Okay, so what I wanted to do just here is just talk a little bit about how business models kind of optimize. So imagine, and I'm going to be using contour lines because this is quite a good example. So and drawing these are little hills that you can imagine. Each line is another 10 meters in height that you are going up, and I suppose we could have some slightly differently shaped hills, but we're going to sort of fit with oval hills at the moment. And you start off with business models in a market, companies coming up with their ideas, and they're coming up with business models. And over time, I'm going to make these a little bit higher. Over time, the companies discover that actually there are better places for them to be. So they migrate through to the best places in the market for them. And this is what we see happening in the in this sort of business model life cycle. And so this one is sort of 10, 20, 30 meters higher, and this well could be a local optima, which is best place in a particular surrounding area to have a business model. And let me just see if I can change the focus a little bit here. There we go. That's a bit better focus, isn't it? That's a local optima, and then this one, because we've taken this to be a little bit higher, is the global optima. And as long as this market keeps on sort of staying relatively mature, everything, let me just change the color and we'll go to the green. Everything is going, oops, no, that is wrong. Everything is going to reward companies that are heading over onto this global optima and making their way over to the very top of that market. And over time, what we will see is we will see these all being wiped out because they are less efficient at getting profits than the companies who have a business model that is honing in on the global optima. But then what happens now when the market starts to change? And I'm going to change the color set, find something slightly different, and then this is no longer a global optima. Companies then have to start migrating away from this point, looking for new places to move their business model. And we'll have a few slightly prettier hills this time. Well, no, I don't think that's really prettier. And so these are the new market optima. Optima. And so what we're saying with business model innovation is fundamentally this move from here, where you have got a really good, absolutely brilliant place that survived you, treated you very well for a long time, to one of these new positions out in the market. And let me just change my colors. Yeah, and so let's make this nice and pink. Yeah, it's and so this is the whole point of business model innovation. And remember, at this point, it's not only the old companies that are trying to migrate to a new and better place, but you're also getting bunches of startups, of new entrants coming into the market to find that before you. And obviously, if they can find that before you and they build a nice cliff there, you are splattered. It's not going to to happen, and you're not going to survive. And so this is just a quick sort of talk through, trying to express visually through how companies escape from the position of having business model clones, of having a lack of diversity, and increase that diversity by changing their business models through business model innovation. I hope that's been useful, and look forward to talking to you next time.